we were complete nuts, that we were geeks, that we were living on a different planet? What were you smoking?
There was, for me, with X-Men 1, I suppose about the same sort of pressure as there was 15 years ago when I first walked onto the bridge of the Enterprise. Perhaps a little bit more 15 years ago because I was less experienced in the matters of film and certainly much less confident in Hollywood. And I was more aware of Star Trek than I had been of X-Men, although I read comic books as a child and over the years actually have become quite enthusiastic. I had some unease about it, partly because I felt that one big significant franchise and one iconic character in an actor's lifetime ought to be enough. But it was the comic books initially that excited me. I enjoyed them so much, and the idea of these characters with these extraordinary mutant abilities. That, plus, finally, Bryan Singer's terrific persuasive powers.
You know, faith in the material, the source material, and faith in Bryan as a director and his filmmaking abilities really proved out. And I think as we progressed with the film, went from, you know, the first cut to the second cut, and really the film started to take on a life of its own. By the time we got to the music and scoring, people were really, really excited. The most amazing thing for me, though, I think, was opening day and going out to the Ziegfeld Theater in New York and seeing the lines around the block. And myself and Bryan went up and down the line and just started talking to people. They didn't know who we were. And just the reaction and the anticipation of, geez, I hope they did it right. And, you know, of course, then we get nervous. Then as people came out of the theater and they were happy, and you always had the one core X-Men